So let's talk about how no contact can help you get over your ex-girlfriend. Because if you're wondering if it does or not, well, you got two options here. You can move on for good and look at it as an opportunity, or you can keep reaching out, hoping that eventually she'll want to get back together. But the problem is, you're going to run into a lot of situations where she's going to be upset with you, and you're going to be having these expectations where they're going to get absolutely crushed, and then you're going to be in a place where it's even harder to get up off the ground. I wouldn't recommend that. As you're going through the early stages of no contact, I would suggest feel all the emotions, go through the anxiety, go through the hopelessness, go through those depressed thoughts, face every emotion head on. Because the sooner you face those feelings and that rejection, and knowing that you're probably never going to get back together, and facing that anxiety of, am I ever going to find somebody for myself? Am I ever going to have a relationship that's just as good or better than what I once had? Is there going to be somebody that's going to accept me for who I am? Go through all those emotions. You see, the best part about going through no contact is you have an opportunity to learn from this experience. It's a chance where you can sit down with yourself and figure out what went wrong. And also, you should be asking yourself, what do you want in your next relationship with a woman? Do you want marriage? Awesome. But what kind of woman do you want to marry? Really dig deep and look at the girlfriend you were with. And did she have any of those traits? If she had a few of them, awesome. If she didn't, make sure next time you find somebody that matches the values you're seeking. Because if you don't sit down and evaluate what you want, then you're going to pick whatever's available. Again, this is just a great chance for you to answer those questions. So as you're healing and getting better as a man and recovering, you now can look at it from a different angle. And as time goes by, it does get easier. I can promise that. Obviously, there's going to be some emotions you're going to feel. Some days you're going to feel great, other days not so great. But as long as you stay in no contact and remain strong, you're going to get your self respect back. You're going to get confidence back. And if you're doing the work, as in writing down your goals, accomplishing things on a day to day basis, hanging out with your friends and family, talking to other women, that's going to help speed things up for you. Now, is there a particular time where you're going to eventually just completely get over her? Well, the thing is, everybody had a different experience in their relationship. Some people knew each other for a long time, so obviously that's going to be very hard to get over. Some people knew each other for 3 months, and that's not as hard. But the thing is this, if you're in no contact, it gives you a great chance to just move forward and learn about yourself in this moment. And it also helps you just move on from the person, because if you're reaching out, you're not really separating yourself. If you're looking at their social media, if you're asking her friends how she's doing, or her family, that isn't good. You want to completely cut off all that communication. Even if you and your ex-girlfriend have the same friends, do not bring her up with your friends. Just pretend like she doesn't exist. If they ask how you're doing with it, just say, yeah, I'm good. I'm here for you guys though. And that's going to speak volumes, because you're communicating a message of strength and dignity, and that you just want to move forward. The reality is this: everybody is going to deal with loss at some point. There's always ups and downs in life. Think of it like the law of averages when it comes to sales. If you knock on enough doors, somebody's going to say yes. So if you're dating a woman and you've never had a girlfriend before and it doesn't work out, that's just part of life. Some people, when they get in their first relationship, they get married. Others don't. That's just the law of averages. It applies to everybody, whether it's relationships, whether it's work. Some people are at the same job when they start their career. Others have to keep searching, and that's okay. But the thing is this, you're going to lose at some point. And if it happens in a relationship, that's okay. Just move forward, learn from your mistakes, and you'll be just fine. And the last thing I'll say is this: when I look back at my previous three relationships before I got married, do I regret any of them? No, I don't. Do I feel like I should beat myself up? No, it's okay, because we're human and we're going to make mistakes. We're going to, again, the law of averages, you're going to be in a relationship, it might not work out. You just move on and try again. Don't ever be afraid to put yourself out there. Just because one person rejects you doesn't mean someone else is. Eventually, you're going to find that one person who matches what you're looking for. In 2 weeks, I'm going to celebrate my fourth year of being married. I love marriage. It's a great life. I love my wife. She's my best friend. And to be honest, I'm glad that everything worked out the way it was supposed to. So don't live in regret. Don't beat yourself up. Everything's going to be okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Thanks for sticking to the end. Love to hear your thoughts on how you got over your ex-girlfriend during no contact. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.